Across Australia's mining industry, the winds of change are blowing. With this gold mine near Leinster, about 1,000 kilometres northeast of Perth, thousands of tonnes of rocks are moved every day. Up until recently, it was a task that was powered almost entirely by diesel. But now up to 85% of the mine's energy needs are being met by renewable sources, including the first wind farm at an Australian resources project.
In optimal conditions, we've been as high as 80-90% when the wind's right and the sol is just exactly right. We're also looking at how we can take that renewable fraction right up to maybe 80-90% as well in the next 12 months or so.
The hybrid power project at the mine is made up of 5 wind turbines, a solar farm and a 13 megawatt battery, underpinned by a gas-fired generator. Goldfields, the South African company which owns the site, says the system has allowed Agnew to not only cut its emissions, but its costs as well.
Well, actually it does stacks up quite well. We're actually paying no more for power than we were under a previous arrangement. In fact, it's slightly reduced.
For engineering firm EDL, which built the Agnew microgrid, the success of such projects should come as no surprise. It says the environmental conditions that often make mining in remote desert areas so harsh also make ideal conditions for renewable energy generation.
It cut a wire to another supply, but it worked out that with the conditions around here, as you can see, it's very windy, very sunny, and Goldfields took a punt and decided that they would back us to develop this microgrid to continue to supply them in the way that they need to be supplied.
With voters, investors and increasingly workers expecting businesses to cut their carbon emissions, EDL says miners around the country are lining up to install renewable energy systems of their own. About half of all the electricity generated in Western Australia alone is used by resources companies in remote locations, unconnected to major power grids.
The whole world is transitioning from fossil fuels, and the remote energy space is no different. So across Western Australia, all the miners are looking to transition from traditional fossil fuels, and they all come to us looking for energy solutions that maximise the renewable fraction.
Mines like Agnew run around the clock, meaning they require uninterrupted power supplies. While renewable energy can meet most of those needs, industry says fossil fuels such as diesel and gas will be required to fill in the gaps for some time yet.
There are limits to how much renewable you can integrate into the grids, but in the future, as the technology gets even more mature, then we can get to 100% renewable.
Regardless of when that happens, gold miner Stuart Matthews says the business case for renewable microgrids will be strong.
Well, this gives us the confidence, because it works so well and so seamlessly, to take this to all of our operations.
A green gold rush for the 21st century.